What's up with it? You watching the Big Bomber TV. And yeah, we about to check out this video from the YouTube channel Hood TV. And the title is Charleston White goes in on Shannon Sharpe. He's finished. Yeah, man, that's a fool with it, man. Shannon Sharpe definitely got a situation going on right now, man. And yeah, honestly too though, man, I think they been targeting him since that Cat Williams interview. Yeah, he made some real powerful people mad. So I definitely think his situation a little deeper than we might think, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you know, Charleston White gonna keep it real about this situation, you know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna lie, sometimes Charleston White definitely do too much, say a little too much, but yeah, man, he definitely be keeping it real about certain situations though, man. I give him that. But yeah, man, I haven't checked out the video. Don't completely know what they talking about, but let's check it out and see what they talking about.
How you at the gym and you let this 20-year-old damn near teeny bopper, little old young white bitch get you 50 mil? You offered a pink toe Peckerwood 10 million.
Charleston White really let loose on Shannon Sharpe, and man, he ain't hold back even a little. After everything that went down with Shannon, Charleston made it loud and clear. Shannon been sold out a long time ago, and what's happening now is that his time is up and the Hollywood machine is done with him. First thing Charleston did was remind everybody how Shannon once said he wouldn't even step onto an elevator alone with a woman to avoid getting caught up. But now he's out here at the gym letting a young woman run up on him. Charleston straight clowned that move.
How you at the gym and you let this 20-year-old damn near teeny bopper, little old young white bitch get you 50 mil? You offered a pink toe Peckerwood 10 million.
But Charleston wasn't just talking about this one situation. Nah, he went way back, digging into the real reason there's tension. He explained that Shannon had a problem with him.
Well, yeah, Ocho brought your name up a couple times.
Yeah. Shannon really don't like me.
You know what?
I done call all the football players, man, big old dumb stupid ass. You know, so
Shannon's feelings weren't random either. Charleston made it known he had talked wild about a lot of football players before. He called them big old dumb stupid men and clowned Deion Sanders hard too.
I done offended and insulted everybody. Yeah. But you gotta understand, homie, I done said some horrible things about Deion and the boys. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
this an alumni.
Yeah, that's why.
I said some horrible things about Deion is the modern day Bill Cosby and them boys is Theo Huxtable and yeah, man. Yeah. He's the modern day of that. This is the Fresh Prince and Bel-Air family.
Yeah. Charleston wasn't shy about admitting he had said some horrible things about Deion and the whole ideal father image that people love to push. He painted Shannon as part of that fake TV family image. And according to Charleston, that cut deep for Shannon.
So we idolize this family. Deion is the ideal father in the black community. This is, yeah. So, and here I am attacking him in his toe in his boy. Yeah. So, yeah, now, them all sick of my I attack him, his toe in his boy. He jumped on P. Lloyd.
From there, Charleston flipped it.
I ain't gonna lie, that boy Charleston definitely know how to go viral though, man. I think it's the viewer's fault though that Charleston White voice is so prominent. We know he be trolling a lot sometimes, but people still entertain what he be saying though.
Even harder, he pointed out Shannon wasn't just salty over some words. He said Shannon Sharpe turned his back on the real ones a long time ago. While Charleston stayed being the favorite uncle, showing love to the streets, the strip clubs, and real culture, he claimed Shannon chose to play the corporate game, thinking that would keep him safe.
Y'all know I got to get on Shannon Sharpe's ass now. Now, for one, he too mean to the bitches. I already knew he was too mean to the bitches. I keep telling y'all, I'm the favorite uncle. I'm the uncle that they ain't got no dirt on me. They trying to throw dirt on me. They've been trying to do everything. Now, he kind of been hating on me a little bit. Now, look at it. Hey, listen, boy, no, maybe he don't know. Maybe this uncle is a little lame. I'm the uncle with the game. That's why I stay at the strip club with real. When you dealing with hoes and you ain't got these problems. You dealing with these little just trying to hit a lick. You dealing with
Man.
a young 20-year-old conniving, manipulative, low-down, white. I'm talking about a dirty, funky hunky.
Charleston didn't.
Man, that's crazy. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie though, Charleston definitely do seem like the uncle that'll just say anything and don't care about what nobody thinks. Sharpe seemed like the uncle that'd be very careful about what he say. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I think Shannon was kind of trying to stick to a script. I know he couldn't go too far with certain things that he'll say. I ain't gonna lie, I think it's like that for anybody connected to big networks and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Didn't just stay personal either. He broke down the lawsuit itself, stacking the facts. Shannon got hit with SA battery. The woman going by Jane Doe pulled up with a full 13-page civil complaint. And Charleston pointed out that this ain't even the same woman from Shannon's messy Instagram live situation from last September. So basically, it's looking like a whole pattern, not a one-time slip. And Charleston didn't miss that. The same lawyer involved, Tony Busby, was the dude behind some other heavyweight lawsuits. Busby's been going after folks like Jay-Z and Diddy too. He's made a name taking aim at rich black men, and Shannon Sharpe ended up right in that crossfire. But even with that setup looking real, Charleston still didn't throw Shannon a lifeline. Charleston clowned Shannon for thinking he was slick. He roasted him hard for trying to defend himself by dropping texts online and crying shakedown when it was too late.
It'd be all right. 50 million? You didn't come up with that. Who you been? Guy, I don't even know a lawyer that even think 50 million. They would have been trying to it down for $1 million or $2 million. Here you go, bitch. And still been. Yeah, man, you saw what Ike Turner did.
According to Shannon, this was all a plot by Gabriella Zuniga, aka Carly from OnlyFans, and her lawyer Busby trying to get $50 million out of him.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty.
Charleston was.
Man, that's a fool with it right there, man. I ain't gonna lie though, that 10 mil look kind of suspicious though, man. For real, I don't think he should have offered to that 10 mil, you know what I mean? And just because he offered the 10 mil don't mean he like absolutely guilty, you know what I'm saying? I think he just know he got caught on that role play with it. Those calls just sound terrible, you know what I mean? Ultimately though, man, the girl's story sound crazy though.
Wasn't buying it. He laughed, saying Shannon had no business being caught out there with a young woman who clearly knew the playbook way better than he did. Charleston made it crystal clear. Real ones don't even move like that. He explained that when you deal with seasoned women, ones who know the game, strip club girls, street vets, you don't end up with lawsuits. Those women know how to keep it player. He said it straight up that you don't mess with young square women who don't know nothing but trying to hit a lick.
That's why I stay at the strip club with real. When you dealing with hoes and you ain't got these problems. You dealing with these little just trying to hit a lick.
And just when I thought
I ain't gonna lie, man. That ain't completely true, though, man. Remember Black China was setting dudes up. Ain't gonna lie, strippers will set somebody up, too. You know what I mean? But they gonna set you up a different kind of way, though. You know what I mean? They might drop the location and have the goons come through. I got a little too much money around or something. So, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. All kind of females will line you up, for real, though.
Thought he was done, Charleston pulled out the heavy ammo. He brought up Jesus himself, joking that even the Savior didn't hang out with square women. According to Charleston, he had Mary Magdalene, a woman who understood the game.
With them, because Jesus kept on. Mary Magdalene got to walk with Jesus and his 12 disciples. Didn't get to hang out with the Savior. Only a hoe did. So I know how important a hoe is. Better learn and start appreciating and lead him pretty along. I'm telling you, he in the gym working out, looking like a big old black.
Charleston was saying in his own wild way that men needed to recognize the value in dealing with women who already knew how the world worked. Charleston dragged Shannon even harder over that gym situation. He said Shannon, out here working out in sweatpants with no drawers on, ended up playing right into every stereotype people love to push about black men. Charleston painted a wild picture. The woman allegedly called Shannon's manhood the size of a baby. And instead of that working in his favor, it was being flipped against him.
With them sweatpants on. Little white girl say you got a baby in your drawer. Girl say your dick is the size of a baby. She called it, come put that big baby, black baby in me. She called it a baby, black baby. Whatever she would call it. She called it a baby. Boy got an infant in his drawer. Do you know what you could do, Unc, in the ghetto with an infant size, with money, and you got fame?
Charleston stayed calling Shannon out for losing touch. He said Shannon should have stayed messing with the ghetto girls, the ones who wouldn't even think about filing a $50 million lawsuit. And honestly, that's something a lot of folks can see, because once you step outside the community and into certain circles, the game gets way nastier.
Boy, them girls down at them strip club where I be hanging and fishing it, they can't even think 50 million. They even get mad at it and say, I want it for 50 million. You could have watched this for 50,000 in the ghetto. What happened when you leave? What happened when you go across the railroad track and be over 50 million? How you even come up with that? Who you been?
Man.
I don't even know a lawyer that even think 50 million. They would have been trying to shake a nigga down for $1 million or $2 million. And still, yeah, man, you saw what Ike Turner did.
Charleston kept it rolling. He made sure nobody missed the deeper message. According to Charleston, Shannon sold himself out for fame. He traded his realness for interviews, polished shoes, gym selfies, and hanging around the kind of people who wouldn't think twice about flipping on him the minute it was convenient.
Yeah. Diddy gone, and y'all don't know how to get pussy on your own no more. Look at you, boy. In the workout gym.
Damn.
Looking like Conto. Big black slave. That's what she look like, Shannon. Big old black slave. Yeah, with that lily white girl. They go get you one. You, man, you done fuck. I don't know what you done. Listen, they got skipped too. Don't feel bad. They got skipped too. They got skipped with a job. Wasn't with it.
And he didn't let it slide that Shannon let dudes like Gilly Clown Charleston on their shows. Now that Shannon's down bad, Charleston straight up laughed and said he wouldn't even want to appear on Shannon's platforms. He don't move with fake energy. Once you switch sides, you're on your own.
And you were kind of hating on me. You let Gilly get over there and talk down on me. Now I don't want to come to your podcast no more. You done something to a white girl. I'm with them white folk. Hanging. I'm with them white folk. Hang that.
Man.
And I believe her. I don't think she lying.
Charleston finished it off wild, saying he believes the woman's story, not necessarily because he knows all the details, but because, like he said, once a black man's accused, especially involving a white woman, the system is going to ride on him hard. According to several sources close to the situation, Charleston feels like Shannon is stuck in a fight he can't win.
I don't think these white people sent this white girl to get you. I think you like raw meat. You like raw, you like your steak medium rare. I like mine well done, black like the cook. I'm talking about no pink. I like mine. Now I used to like white girl. Yeah, because my daddy like white girl.
And the worst part, according to Charleston, Shannon ain't getting played by strangers. He is getting played by the same world he thought he could conquer by playing by their rules. And that's when the internet had something to chip in too. One user said Sharpe let it go to his head. He thought he had the pass card. You still a ninja? They got him. While another said the scary-ish is she turned down 10 million, which means she going for the kill. So where do you stand on this one? Is Charleston just stirring the pot, or did he hit a nerve with the truth? Drop your comments.
Yeah, man, that's a fool with it, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. He was dropping gems in there, man. Charleston was keeping it real on this one, man. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't always agree with Charleston White, but on this one, man, I definitely agree with him on this one, man. For real, though. Yeah, man, it definitely seemed like Shannon Sharpe was playing by their rules, man, trying to keep it clean and everything, man. And then once that Cat Williams interview hit, man, he became a target, man. So I think they've been plotting on him for a minute, man. You know what I mean? They probably act like they didn't forgot about it, but they probably was still on him, though, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, Charleston was keeping it real on this one, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to the Big Mama TV. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Until next time, all right?